Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Edge of Eternities Arena Open. This is day one of the tournament, my first attempt, and if I can get to 4 match wins before any match losses, I will qualify for day 2, where we will be drafting for up to $2,000 in cash. It's best of 3 sealed. It's going to be a lot of fun, so let's dive on in. Cool, we got a sleeve. We're already winners. Let's see what we open. Okay, so nice. We got an anti-causal vestige, so automatically going to be able to put that one into the deck. We got Extinguisher Battleship. Insult the Star Charts is solid. Cosmic Grand Zenith is pretty good. This card's not great, but we got some solid cards to work with. Let's see what we're what we've got going on. Okay, so the way I like to build sealed pools is I like to just go through and when you pick like go through the colors and like choose the cards that I'm like think are like actively good. So like white, I'm just gonna put in and just like get a sense of like what I'm working with here. So these are the good white cards I've got. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 white cards. I'm gonna need to have 23 playables, so only 9 like white cards that I like, and not even like tons of great options to supplement. Isn't necessarily the best, but these ones are pretty good. Good removal, solid creatures, Cosmic Grand Zenith. So that's how white's looking for me. Blue, we've got the Star Chart, dude. I do not like this. I do like Tractor Beams, though. Wow, I have so few blue cards that are like this is playable, I guess. But yeah, we can't play blue. That's worth knowing. Perfect. Black. This card's reasonable. I don't love it in sealed as much because you don't want like random derpy 2-drops to top deck in the late game as much. Timeline Collar's pretty good. Umbral Collar Zealot's great. Dubious Delicacy, Faller's Faithful, Fell Graveship, Monoist, Osteo Gravkill, Perigee, Monoist. Maybe we could play Embrace Oblivion, but these are like the black cards that, like, as you can see, obviously, immediately, like, comparing blue to black is just like night and day. Like, we even have black options that we're not playing here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like, solid black cards. So, like, if we play black-white, we would have enough for a deck, even with, just because we have so many black cards. So that's a consideration. Red, we have Plasma Bolt. Moxide. Ooh, I love a Terra Pact Intimidator. Zookeeper Mechan's good. Cut Propulsion's good. There is Weft Stalker Ardent, which is okay. Not my favorite, but as you can see, not a ton of red cards to work with that we're happy with. So we're not going to play red. We're not going to play red. We're not going to play blue. So we can already eliminate those. Let's look at green. So Sammy's is totally solid to play 1 copy of. I've realized I don't really want multiple copies of this card because it can mess with your curve if you play too many effects like this. I really like Siege Ship Impact. I think Intrepid Tenderfoot's good. With your 2-drops in sealed, you want them to be good in the late game, and Intrepid Tenderfoot's definitely is. Galactic Wayfarer is great. Ooh, Larval Scoutlanders. A couple of those. Ice Cave Crasher. EU Social Engineering is good with the Scoutlanders. This guy's okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But none of them are crazy. They're mostly like used for fixing colors for other things. Thawbringer's fine, but then those are the cards. These ones I'm like more excited about playing. Okay, colorless cards. We've got a All Fate Scroll. We've got Anti-Causal Vestige, and we've got Extinguisher Battleship. Extinguisher's hard to play. It costs 8 mana. So if we played green, we would play it, but I don't know if we'd play it in like a black-white deck unless we had some a bunch of lander makers. Let's just see what our black-white deck looks like. Just playing the cards that are most exciting in black-white. Okay, Timeline Color is good, even though it's heavy black. This is 38 cards. Extinguisher Battleship. So, what lander do we make? We have Sunstar. We have a little bit of card draw and stuff. Artifact count is at 4 for the Monoist. Still fine. We can play All Fate Scroll, I think, because we have, if we want to play this Battleship. And that could be pretty reasonable. It's only a draw 2 in the late game. We could also just throw a Battleship in here. It's not great with All Fate Stalker, I'll say. We don't really have great stuff to sacrifice to the Embrace Oblivion. So what do we want here? We have 1, 2, 3, kind of 4 2-drops. We could like throw in one of these guys to like grease the wheels, give us another way to make an artifact. And then throw in I don't love Swarm Color. This is tough. This is the where you come down to brass tacks. High stakes. Where does your loyalties lie? We don't really have great tools to splash in this deck, but I think this one has the best removal. Yeah. Tough, tough, tough. And we've got some value here, like this is value, this is value. That can turn any of our creatures into a monster. That's value, that's kind of value. Yeah, let's just play one Beam Saw, because it's got some synergies with our deck. I don't really want to play a second one. Our creature count is at 15 here. Let's just start by playing this card and see how it feels. Definitely heavier on black. Okay, this is going to be the build for now, and I'll see you in the games. Before I get to the games, I want to give a huge shout out to all of the people supporting my channel and my work at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. If you have been enjoying my videos and you'd like to support my mission to make draft more accessible for everyone with my guides, videos, and sheets, then Patreon is the way to support my work and help me do just that. You also gain access to cool bonus content like my card-by-card tier list and format thoughts document. I want to give a special shout out to those patrons who support at the credits level. It makes a huge difference. And without further ado, let's get to the games. Welcome to round 1. We will play first. Okay, we've got our Battleship. We're going to keep this. I am somewhat wishing we played Swarm Color instead of Battleship. I'm just going to play on full control. It always bugs me that I give up free information otherwise. Okay, Beam Saw Prospector. Okay, I don't really care about Beam Saw Prospector. That's like why I'm not playing one. Like, it's not going to have a crazy impact on the game. I don't know if they'll be able to back it up with like extra damage, so I'm not even going to really worry about dealing with it. Sealed is a very different beast than Draft in that way. Like that card, I'll probably have to deal with. They keep it on top. Just warp this. We can always put the Banishing Light into play with the Vestige. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. The 4-2 actually is a big enough threat that I'll have to deal with it. Then next turn I can play Zealot. Get my own Zealot off the battlefield if need be. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, this is where you kind of wish you just took the 4 and then played a couple guys and still had your Banishing Light available. That was a tough choice, though. I didn't want to take 4, because then I didn't know I was going to... Yeah. This is tough. Ice Cave Crasher is a big guy. Oh my gosh, the worst possible card for me to see there. That is not good. So they have all spells in hand too. Okay. So I die if they have land removal spell here. No, because I can put Banishing Light into play if they kill the Vestige. Perfect. Sure, All Fate Scroll. Wayfarer, sure. Okay. I do have a white 1-drop in my deck, so we will do this. Sure. Let's do that. So this deals 4 damage to each creature. Kill that one. Wrath the board. I should be in okay shape here. My Circuit Feeder now has 2 things that can kill a small creature. Oh my gosh. That's a crazy card to play. So they're gonna get their splash color now and then draw 3 with their All Fates scroll, I guess. No, they're not splashing. Five plus, so I don't understand why this didn't trigger and let me target itself. Is it because I couldn't target a creature an opponent controlled? That seems kind of messed up. That's something that I wish I knew before I played my card, but I don't know if it's a huge mistake. Oh, brutal. Absolutely brutal. I think I have to get rid of the Grav kill. Oh my gosh. I mean, the delicacy. That's terrible. I could lose the game because of this. I almost didn't play the land. I shouldn't have. I mean, like, I wanted to hold up playing Dubious Delicacy for what? Let's hope we can emerge victorious anyway. So they can go up to 10, but they're still dead to the battleship. Sure. Okay, so we barely got there. Oh my gosh, we didn't get there at all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we're going to lose this game. If I'd played the land, I would have been able to win, I think. Okay, Umbral Caller Zealot, where were you when I needed you? Wow. This is all going to come down to the fact that I didn't know how Monoist Circuit Feeder worked. What a complete catastrophe that is. What a disaster. Oh my gosh, they're stationing? Twice? What are they doing? What? Oh my gosh, I could still win this game. This thing only needs to get to 10. It would have done 100 to me. Of course they top decked a kill spell. Why wouldn't they top deck a kill spell? If I had my Dubious Delicacy, I would win here. Okay. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, that's so frustrating. Oh my gosh, that's such a weird rules interaction. Gosh darn it. Oh my gosh. And then I still could have won if I just held the Dubious Delicacy. My gosh. That's really, really frustrating. Okay, well. Yeah, we don't really have any huge sideboard changes to make. Let's just not screw it up that way. I mean, it was the difference of 10 damage playing the Circuit Feeder. I mean, it's probably still correct to play Circuit Feeder. But if I just don't play my land that turn, I win the game. I don't know why I did it in retrospect. I mean, I have enough mana. I don't need to care about the tempo. It's kind of embarrassing, honestly. Also, the fact that they then had Tragic Trajectory to kill my guy. Okay, redemption time, I guess. We'll keep this. I can cast most of my spells. If I draw any land, I have a decent curve out. Beautiful. That is a huge draw. Beam Saw, sure. No, do not want to attack. No blocks. Crazy attack, I think. Also, if I'd kept Dubious Delicacy instead of my Grav kill, I could have won. Though at the time, it seemed totally reasonable. Getting got by a Virus Beetle on turn 20 when you already have 8 lands in play is just silly, though. Get rid of their blocker for now. Hit them for another 5. I definitely don't want to use All Fate Stalker on the Perigee. I mean, not the Perigee, the Anti-Causal. Finally. I think we will keep that. I guess we could have just tried to draw a land. We'll avoid them getting a surveil out of this. Yeah, we'll still keep that on top. Gene pollinator, sure. Exile this. Attack with everyone. This gets blocked here, block here, block here. They go to 4. I could have attacked with everything. They block here, block here, block here. They go to 4. Sure. So now they're dead on board, I think, if I draw a land. Get rid of this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. They have 3 blockers. 2 are getting through. They go block, block, block. They do have a Shattered Wings. That does make Banishing Lights way worse. Okay. I don't think I have any great options in terms of sideboard stuff. I just want like a random big guy instead of the Extinguisher Battleship. Flying might be my key to victory here. I'm going to change it like that. I do not want to Banishing Light something and have them kill it. Though I know that their thing also kills flyers, so maybe bringing in a flyer wasn't the best move. Okay, we'll keep this. It's sketchy, but if we draw a swamp, we're cooking. Boom. I think in this matchup, I would like to be trading life totals like this. Oh my gosh, come on, game. Give me the win here. Sure. They're stuck on their color. We drew the swamp on the perfect turn. Adding max damage to the battlefield. Boom! Oh my god. Can't believe it. We battled back. We stayed focused after our despair. And got that first win. That's huge. See you next round. Welcome to round 2. This hand requires me to draw 3 spells, 1 land to be good. Which is like a reasonable possibility. Especially because I have an 8th drop in my deck that I could draw at any point. Well, that's not something I like to see. Look how good this hand is looking now. Okay, that's gonna die. Gosh, they have the combo. I guess we'll ditch the Cellcraft Mechan. Though I don't like it. Code Cracker Hound, sure. I'm not playing this game on full control right now. That's tough. Sure. I think I want the card draw more than the 1/1s right now, because then I can double spell with this thing. Next turn and get the 1/1s anyway. And this also baits out their removal spells. Oh my gosh, I hate everything. Oh my gosh. That's horrific for me. That's going to be game winning for them. Oh, that's huge, actually. Let's put the counters. Ill voice, sure. Yep, you're staying on top, Cosmogrand. That's for sure. Hole Carver, sure. Kill their Death Toucher. Do we want more counters? So they can chump block with this guy. And then they take 5, 9, so they'd still live. Let's make a couple chump blockers. What do they have for 1 blue mana? Oh my gosh, the Gale Blade? That's crazy. Not the end of the world, though. Glad I didn't go for, like, something crazy for lethal. Are they giving something flying or something? No, okay. Well, that's pretty good. Boom. That's literally one of the only ways to kill a land in the format. Oh, that's so funny. Holy heck. Okay, so what do they got? They've got a grab kill, Lost in Space, Divert Disaster, Cryogen Relic. Okay, let's go back to the sideboard. I think we want to maybe take to the skies against them. What seems bad against them in this matchup? Do I rather have Swarm Color? Or Beamtown? Let's have the Flyer. I think the 2-1 on the ground is just going to get blanked real easily. And a 2-4 blocks the 3-4 Mechan. Okay, if they don't get a counter on it. Okay, we'll keep this. They're mulliganing, okay. So we're not going to play this on turn 2. We're going to wait so we can get a lander. Okay, we're going to play this guy because it trades with the Comet Crawler. That's an okay trade for us. Yep, anti-causal vestige. And filling the graveyard's good for Zuifit. Do I just play Zuifit now? Because they want to jam that next turn. I think so. Okay, they just vote out. Sure. The way this is lined up is not going to leave me with a lander token here. Let's just make the 1/1s. There's that, sure. Interesting. That's horrifying once again. Luckily, I can get it with the All Fate Stalker. Yeah, I think we will use Focus Fire here. Actually, no, we'll pass. So they're gonna get their card. That guy's pretty okay. Okay. I've got an advantage right now. My mono is Circuit Feeder. Doesn't have any artifacts to work with right now, but that's okay. Dubious Delicacy can help. My All Fate Stalker has my Cosmogrand. The land they have is kind of annoying. Hmm. I'm suspicious. They have a board wipe. Oh my gosh, they do. That's why they didn't want to make this thing a creature. Yep. They have their own battleship. So they're in pure top deck mode. Hopefully they don't draw a creature this turn. Oh, devastation right there. That is brutal. Yep, I shouldn't have blocked the nano form. I knew I shouldn't have blocked the nano form. I've just been playing bad today. Shucks. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. If I just hadn't blocked this guy, I would have had my Cosmogrand out. I think I might have still lost. Tractor Beam is super annoying against me. Yeah, let's just run it. Oh, I could have played that slightly differently in a couple spots. Oh, man. Shucks. Oh, gosh. It was such a weird attack, just attacking with the 3-2. Because I don't even know if they would have cast the ship. Like, they would have still won, but I don't know if they would have cast. Like, they also hadn't crewed up their guy. It was, like, such an obvious board wipe. Oh, my gosh. Because they could have hit me for 4 damage. It's like, I walked right into it like a fool. I mean, I didn't know that they had that card, but I could have guessed based on the way they played. Sure, we'll keep it. I'm glad I have the Swarm color instead of the random 2-1. Sure. I don't think Gale Blade's very good unless you have like double spell payoffs or something. Are they deciding whether to chump block and attack it? Yeah. Okay. So they have a Divert Disaster. I could just kill my Zealous to draw 2. Honestly, not the end of the world. Seems like an okay play. But then it trades with Gale Blade. Let's just be patient. Downgrading the 3-2 to a 3-1 is also not the greatest. Okay. Sure. If they want to counter this, that's fine with me. Divert Disaster. Let's just be patient. I know they have one Divert Disaster. Cryogen Relic. Okay, so this makes me even more confident they have Divert Disaster. Okay. Because, like, the only way that they don't have Divert Disaster is if they drew Cryogen Relic that turn exactly. Yeah, they're just holding it up. An okay trade for me. Perfect. We got out their Divert Disaster. And sure, they're going to get to kill this thing without me drawing a card, but I got rid of their Divert Disaster. And that's pretty useful. Oh no, do they have Tractor Beam? Anti-causal Vestige. I only saw one Divert Disaster. I don't think they're going to play multiples. Bum 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 ba-dum, bum ba-dum. This is pretty cool. Let's get Zoo Ifit in play. Okay. We're trying to play around them having the battleship that just does 4 to everything. Pretty cool play with the All Fate Stalker, right? Yep, they have the battleship. Sure. If I draw a land here, I'm going to win. I need a swamp, though. Gosh, maybe I should have put in a 4/5. Perfect. Huge draw. Huge draw. Cosmic Grand Banishing Light. This is where we hope that we got him. Like, Tractor Beam would be pretty brutal for me here. Extinguisher Battleship is a heck of a card. Could have put counters, but I think counters is better this turn. Okay. So now we got him. Boom! Okay, we're going to play this. Exile the 5/5. Warp this. Counter on each creature. Put on Cosmogrand. Attack with everything. I don't think there's anything they could have for a single black mana. Boom! Let's go. Oh my gosh. We've gotten bailed out by our deck a couple times. I've played a couple bad plays. But let's go. Are we 2-0 now? Are we 2-0? Let's go! Oh, the thrill. The thrill of the battles. Oh gosh. 2 wins. We've already locked up 3,000 gems. So it costs 5,000 to enter. But if we win one more, we get our entry fee back. And I'll see you in the next round. Welcome to round 3. We'll play first. We're going to mulligan this one. This one's much better, though. Keep it and ditch the booster. Let's ditch Banishing Light. We're on the aggressive play. We're going to be trying to win with evasion. And the auxiliary boosters is going to help with that. Also, it gives me a little bit of flood insurance. I have other removal spells if I need them. Nutrient block, sure. Like drawing exactly one land, and I'm immediately happy that I got the boosters, because now boosters plus timeline color gives me a very tough threat to deal with. Sure. Kind of annoying that this blocks the Grav Pack Monoist so effectively. Also kind of annoying I've drawn all lands so far, but we'll get to spells eventually. That's a crazy attack. I'm blown away. Okay, that makes more sense. Definitely make the 1/1s. Okay, so they have like the -10/-10 void removal spell or something. Yeah, tragic trajectory. Fair enough. Fair enough. This is where I'm glad I kept the boosters. Oh my gosh, I thought they were going to annul it for a second. I was like, that's crazy. I definitely need a little bit of help here. I've only drawn 2 spells, or maybe 1 spell. I think I drew Cosmogrand, and then the rest have been lands. Sure. We'll eat that for free. They have Void Forge Titan, of course. Yep, that makes sense. Mechanizoa, sure. Wow, if they don't tap Zuifit, what? Definitely not giving them a free Void trigger this time. Oh no, they warped already, yeah, sure. Let's get a 2/4 right off the bat. Okay. Hit them for 5. I could have hit him for 6. But I didn't want to just lose to Mechanizoa. I guess if they played Mechanizoa, I didn't lose. But I didn't want to lose to, like... Okay, Zuifit's down. Zuifit down for the count. Monoist, yikes. That's bad for me. I could have held up more blockers, I guess. I've gotten them down to 4 now. I think we're alive. Cryogen number 2, okay. Their deck seems pretty sweet. Okay, so they're going to 3. Really? Yeah, they can't attack with that. Going for the landfall trigger here. Ouch. So they go to 3 now. So they have 3 blockers. They can tap down one of my guys. I wish I'd drawn this land, I think. Play this. Equip. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So I go to 4. So now they need a flyer. Or 2 kill spells. Or 1 kill spell, honestly. 1 kill spell gets it done for them now. As long as it's cheap enough to play alongside a Mechanizoa, which most of them are because they'll have 3 mana left over. So it can't be a Grav Kill or a Lost in Space. If they had a kill spell, they would have won with it already. They're drawing their last card to see if they can stop me. Wow. What a crazy close game that was. Okay. They have multiple counter spells. They have Unravel and Unravel. They have 2 Unravels, 2 Desculpting Blasts. Treasure. They have a really sweet deck. Really sweet. I'm gonna try to still keep my 8-drop in here and try to get it to resolve. It's gonna be tricky though. Against them, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? This guy could be okay. No. Tapping down my Swarm Cooler maybe gives me something to do. Let's just try 1 Lux Knight Breacher. And then cut... Actually, you know, that's probably just bad. Let's just keep it as is. Yeah. Against counter spells, an 8-drop is sketchy for sure. But it also is like game winning and they don't know I have it. The 2-1's kind of always a card that I'm looking to cut. The Beam Saw. We'll keep this. It's not my greatest hand, but it's a hand. I'm not sure this was correct because I don't actually have any pressure to back this up. I don't have another swamp even. Okay, that's terrifying. Some serious inevitability there. My battleship luckily deals with it quite well if I can get to that point. I wish I'd drawn a swamp, but you can't win them all. I've drawn really well this round. Nutrient block, sure. This land gives them a good amount of inevitability. Just hold back on defense. I have 7 of the lands I need for the battleship plan. We can start just assuming we'll draw a land in the next 4 turns and enact our game plan. Pretty much means keep our life total high. They've missed land drops. So blowing up a land is pretty formidable. Sure. Tragic trajectory down. So they don't have double blue for their counter spell, so they could easily have that in their hand. Another nutrient block. They have an annul. Okay, that's good to know about. We got it out of their system, though. Beam saw, sure. This will buy us some time and bait out another removal spell, hopefully. Okay. So now we just have a random 2/3 in play, okay. So I guess I will have to kill this Voidborn. I'm just going to kill the Monoist. Okay. Remember when I said I was going to draw a land over the next 4 turns? Well, I have not yet done so. This is it. If I draw a land, I win. If I don't draw a land, I lose. Not literally, but pretty close. That was close. Oops. I tapped badly there. Do that before they can get a double blue up. I think I'm just dead here, though. Oh, they have double blue now for counterspell. Gosh darn it, we were close. Oh my gosh. It's funny. If I'd killed the Caesarean Voidborn on turn 3, I would have bought myself so many extra turns based on the way that game played out. Oh, that's tough. Oh my gosh. That is real tough. They were stuck on lands. I had a bad spot with all plains for a while, or one swamp, so I couldn't cast the color. Gosh, that's tricky. I guess I should have just killed their guy. The light jammer is really annoying. That's for sure. They just have so many counter spells. Okay, this is a great hand for this matchup, though. Being able to get in and pressure them before they can get their counter spells up and running is important. Knowing that they have a null is pretty significant as well. Okay, that's unfortunate. Oh my gosh. They have 2 copies of Unravel. I can't go for the Vestige. It's just so bad if they counter it. Yeah, they definitely have it too. Gosh darn it. Let's just let them counter this. Yep. It has been unraveled. Well, that's a huge, 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 huge swing. Get this thing into play. My Faller's Faithful can kill my own Beam Saw, or can kill something if I attack. They have a couple cards stored away in play already, which is a little scary. Beam Saw, sure. The Cryogens. They have tons of cards in play right now. All my creatures can gain flying, which is a huge advantage I have here. Sure. Beautiful. Wow, they attack? That's crazy. I can't believe they just did that. Okay. It's fine. I might just leave this in play because I have my artifact payoff. My 6 mana play. And I already have infinite lands right now. So they have... Okay. It's a very close battle here. So this gives them a void trigger. But I don't really mind that. Sure, that's even more useless. That doesn't do anything. And for everyone saying, oh, you might be able to thin your deck a little bit, I think the odds of me drawing an like my artifact payoff card and having it be relevant that I have this extra artifact in play, or another Umbral Collar Zealot. Okay. Both of which I'd rather get a Surveil from an Umbral Collar Zealot, and I'd rather get a giant artifact trigger. It's just unfortunate that I've drawn all lands down the stretch here, when all I'd need is spells, obviously. I think I'm still favored. But I'm getting less favored every time I draw a land. Beautiful. That's a huge draw, really. And they don't have their double blue up for their counterspell, so I can just go for it. We're going to warp this to kill their robot token. And then we'll play it the next turn to kill their 1/1. End turn. That's such a good draw. Okay, so they have a void trigger now. I already killed their Titan. Hopefully they don't have a second one. That would suck. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's a huge draw. That's potentially worrisome. So now if I draw a spell next turn, I just win, I think. Oh, please. Okay, that's a problem. That card's going to gain them some life. That's a great draw. Okay. Zoo if it. Timeline color. Oh, I did it in the wrong order. Put a counter on everything. Give Cosmic Grand Flying. Combat, attack with everything. Gosh. I'm at 8. Functional 6. This is where you hope for the best. Come on. Oh my gosh. Cryogen Relic. That's probably their best possible draw. Or one of them. Oh my gosh. Okay. Grav pack, sure. Boom! Yes! Oh my gosh, these battles have been so intense. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See you in the final round. Welcome to the final round. If we win this, we're into day 2. And we've got a good one to start. Nice little starting hand on the play. Our opponent's on a mulligan to 5. Well, now I hope I hit my 3rd land drop, but, you know, I think this hand is still an easy keep. Umbral Collar Zealot hits like a truck. I think this is the classic run where we've played good enough. I think I made a couple of blunders, but I've been able to keep my focus. Perfect, we hit the land. And, yeah. They kept a 1-lander. Sometimes that's what you gotta do in these spots. Let's just slow and steady. If we draw a land, we can do some shenanigans with Peregrine, Beckoner, and All Fate Stalker to get it into play permanently. Yep, here we go. Beam Saw, sure. Beam Saw that guy. Peregrine Beckoner. Okay, we got gifted a game. All that we know is that they're a black deck, so we're not going to make any changes. Oh. Ugh. We've gotten gifted a couple games here. We had that one where our opponent only played forests. This one they mulled up 5, and then we didn't get to play any spells. So let's hope for the best here. Okay, this is a great hand. It's a slow hand, but it's a good hand, I think. We have both our colors. We don't know how fast their deck is, but probably not the fastest. Extinguisher Battleship can do some work. Blue-black, okay. Yep, we're going to play Faller's Faithful, not destroy anything. Just try to trade with an Ilvoy Operative. Elegy Acolyte, okay. Well, this is certainly not going well. We are going to lose this game. So they're going to draw a card, they're going to kill my Sunstar, they're going to trigger Void. Okay. Whoa, that's crazy. Counterspell. Ilvoy Lightjammer. I don't know what they could possibly have. Oh. So they're getting one from library. Okay. This is one of those times where we're just gonna lose because we didn't hit our lands on time, but that's okay. They had that happen to them round 1. Happens to everyone. It's just a shame. Gosh darn it, I thought they were on their end step. I think we're gonna lose, but we might have a shot. Okay, they're playing Cloud Sculpt Technician. That's a good sign for me. It's where I need to draw a land every turn for the rest of the game. It's not a land. And that probably means it's game. What a rip. Yikes. We tried. We really tried our hardest here. Up to 8 life we go. Just give me a break, game. You're kidding me. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. This game's been over for a little bit. To be fair, they did have a really unlucky game 1, but I'd rather have 2 normal games so that I can beat the deck playing Cloud Sculpt Technician. Okay. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Oh my gosh. Okay, game 3. So they got some flyers. They got the blade. They got a Caesarean Dirgecraft. That's good to know about. Bring in a Beam Saw. It's really good against Dirge. It's good against some of their Ilvoy guys. What would I cut actually for it? Nothing. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep it as is then. Gosh. This is it. Every single round has come down to game 3. My new mouse has arrived because my current mouse is like releases too early sometimes. It happens every so often. My opponent's making big sideboard changes. I haven't really made any big adjustment changes, so I'm not actually that worried about it, because if they like completely switch their deck, it won't affect me that much. Oh yeah, perfect. Play first. Well, you can keep it. It's not a great hand, though. Not necessarily a championship contender winning hand. And not looking good now. Remember we kept a hand like this earlier and it kind of worked out. This hand is not working out. We said like we need to draw 3 spells and out of our next 4 cards or whatever it was. And we have not done so. You never want to have All Fates as your like first card. You'd rather have Pressure and then All Fates. Especially because it's your first card, it always gets just eaten by a removal spell. I am going to kill my own Umbral Caller Zealot to draw 2, because then I can Felgraph ship it back. Here come the spells. Here come the spells. What do they have? Lost in Space. Yeah, that's staying on top. Let's take another All Fate Stalker, shall we? Okay. I think taking All Fate Stalker was better than Umbral there. Okay. Sure. It's pretty annoying, but okay. I might warp an All Fate Stalker to blink the Faller's Faithful to kill the Graph Pack to draw 2 more cards. Ilvoy, sure. Scour for scrap, okay. Okay, that's not great. Destroy this guy, draw 2. You are going to exile this thing, but they will get a robot, but then we'll get rid of the robot with the Stalker. Yep. This thing saved me because I wouldn't have been able to respond to it otherwise. Okay. That's an option. So we've got him at 4. We have our battleship in hand. Mouth of the Storm, you're kidding me. No! Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, they're so far behind, we're not even going to play the Osteoharmonicist because we don't want to lose to Board Wipe, Virus Beetle, or something. So if they had those, I think they would have played them earlier. I have 5 creatures in play. My gosh. Get rid of 2 of my guys. Yes! Oh my gosh! We did it first try! Oh my gosh! Every match to game 3. Every single one was like, oh my, I don't even know how long this video is. I just know that I was thinking like, man, if I don't win this one, this is going to be a long day. Oh my gosh, we got it done. I still don't have the shame of losing to Jellyfish. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should have just played the Zoofit. Oh my gosh. Clutch. Oh my gosh. I hope you enjoyed that one. I mean, there were ups, there were downs. We almost lost round 1 from a blunder. And then we just battled through. Qualify for day 2, where we will be drafting for some cold, hard cash. First try. Let's go. This is going to be awesome. I do hope you enjoyed it. Oh my gosh. Yes! Oh, boom! Yes! Oh, that's a thrill. The feelings. Oh, yes! Oh. I think we played pretty well. We're in good shape for tomorrow. If you made it to the end of the video, in the comments section down below, leave hashtag game3, because it all comes down to game 3, and in game 3, we are unstoppable. Let's go. Oh, the deck was sweet. The Battleship won us some games. The Vestige was just great. The Stalkers were really, really strong. The Umbral Caller Zealots. I think this build was really, really, really sweet. And that last game started off looking dicey. We had 5 lands. We started off by drawing 2 more. But then the Faller's Faithful just got us there. Just drew us so many cards, combined with all Fate Stalker shenanigans, the Zealot to sacrifice initially. Oh my gosh. Yes! Hope you enjoyed that video as much as I enjoyed making it. I will see you for day 2 of the Arena Open tomorrow. High stakes draft coming at you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.